Hello, my collective. This reading is going to be. Why is this always freaking lopsided? Anyway, what weapons are forming that will not prosper against you? It's essentially like a little karmic update because I think, y'all, I was taking a 2 week break. Like, I was literally not really like able to film. I was forced to rest, and now I'm like, bah, 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 bah. I'm like, this is crazy. And another one. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. It's almost like a gossip read to a certain extent, but the whole point of this reading, the whole point of you knowing this information is that like the takeaway here is that it's not working. It's not working. It's not gonna work. Whatever plans, whatever plotting, scheming, bullish is happening, it's not working. It's not going to work. Okay, that's what your spirit team wants you to take away from this whole thing. Okay, so whether you're whether you're tuning in about like a love situation, a friend, a family member, whatever it is, know that it's all working out in your favor unless you are a cross watcher. I don't know. Take it on the chin. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Please choose your image and I'll see you at your reading. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started, my group one. So, the people who are attempting to attack you, because this is essentially what this is. I would say this is kind of like spiritual warfare type thing. The people who are attempting to attack you they're very fired up. I'm not gonna lie. They're very fired up, possibly angry with you. Very, very angry with you. I know why. We're going to get into your energy a little bit later, but they're very fired up and angry with you. I'm also hearing Spirit say, like, this is a misdirected anger, misguided anger. I'm also getting they're worried about the wrong things. They have like certain foundations that are falling apart in their life. Any like false beliefs, improper foundations are like falling apart in their life. And instead of them being focused on that, they are like revving up. And I'm also getting this could be a group of at least 8 who are focusing their energy on you. I do wonder exactly what this Ace of Wands is about. It could be like something creative, I feel like. They're trying to create blockages. They're trying to create towers in your life because they are going through towers. But the thing is, that's not meant for you at this time. Spirit is saying, like, at this time, you are being rewarded for some type of spiritual work that you've been doing within yourself. You're being rewarded for your self-care. And I think the thing is here, I do feel like there is something about religion here. I do think that there's something about like different belief systems as well, because we have the temperance. And I said, like, what are they trying to attack? Like, what are they trying to, attack in group number one's life? And I got the chariot and the temperance. I think they're trying to attack like your belief systems as well as your temperance, like your peace. They're trying to attack your peace as well as like your balance to be able to move forward. So if you're not at peace, if you're not, level headed, if you're not thinking properly, as well as sleeping, for some of you, this is sleeping. And so if you're not sleeping properly as well, you won't be able to really achieve all the things that you're trying to achieve at this time. Once again, something about creativity here. There's something about creativity. Okay, so who is my group one? My group one has left many things behind and they are walking through a new door, which is why I love the imagery on this card. Whenever I'm told to pick up these cards, this deck, and the Eight of Cups comes out, I'm like, okay, cool. You are walking through a new door that was only open for you because you walked away from people. You walked away from a different type of lifestyle. You walked away from whatever these people represented, because every karmic relationship is a lesson, right? So when you walk away from like a karmic lover, and maybe that karmic lover was supposed to teach you self-love, right? So you walked away from that karmic lover who didn't treat you right, who didn't love you, right? So you walked away and now you're walking into a season of what? Self-love, right? Or you walked away from a karmic family, and then that karmic family is supposed to teach you your self-worth, right? And what you don't deserve and how to treat yourself. So, boom, you walk through a door of what? Self-worth. Okay? Life almost reflecting back to you your worth and reflecting back to them your worth. And that's something they don't want to see, right? With friends, maybe it was to learn what you want in your connections, like what you want from your friendships, is to raise your standards. So what? When you leave, you walk through a door of those standards being shown back to you, being reflected back to you. Maybe not in a friendship, because, I don't know. I've noticed in my life it takes time for like spirit to bring people in, but for other people, it is more quick. It is more quick. So maybe you are meeting people who reflect those standards back to you as well, right? Anywho, there is a new beginning that you're walking into because of something you left behind. This came out after the Eight of Cups. And because of your maturity and because of the way that you walked away. I'm not getting that you guys fought. I'm not getting that you guys, did tit for tat, argued with people. I think you just walked away. You chose you knew it would be better to be away from these people. You just knew it would be better, okay? Whoever these people are, you just knew it would be a better outcome. Okay, a safer outcome as well. Now, I think this moon in reverse with the sun, there's some type of potential that you have that has been under the surface for a long time and now is being exposed to you. And I think it has a lot to do with this Fool. Okay, I do want to get into that, but first we're going to get into these people and their shenanigans. Okay. So more about confirmations on these people, who these people are as well. I'm done with you, no contact in reverse with Gemini in reverse. So this could be a low vibrational Gemini. Also, Gemini represents childhood education. So this could be people you went to school with, as well as siblings. It could be a sibling. But this is somebody who I feel like they want to talk to you. Who is this person? More confirmations on who this person is. So this person could be very nonchalant. They could act like they don't have emotions, that they don't feel things, that things don't bother them. I'm also getting passive aggression. Like they act like, everything's cool, everything's Gucci, I'm fine, all the time. Hard to read, okay? That's another characteristic of this person. They're very hard to read, okay? I'm also getting like deadpan personality, like very serious person. Okay. And what are they doing to attack my group one? What are they doing to attack my group one? Bored with life in reverse. Healthy ego. What are they doing to attack my group one? Rocky start. they doing to attack my group one? Okay. So the first thing that this person wants in this situation, okay, this person, the first thing that they want in this situation, I feel like, is access. They need more access to you. They really are waiting for you to come out of this like Eight of Cups energy. Okay, that's what it feels like. They're waiting for you to come out of this Eight of Cups energy. That's like the first part about this plan. They need access. They definitely need access to you. Because there is this siphoning energy. They would like, it's like reactionary abuse. I need your reaction, need external validation, and energy siphoning with Rocky Start. The first part about this plan that makes this plan so important is that they need your energy. They really need your energy. Okay, so that's first. You not giving them, that's the Rocky Start here. You not giving them your attention, they need you to go no contact in reverse. Okay, I'm just gonna give us more space because I feel like this is unfolding slowly. Okay, they need you to talk to them more. They need you to text them, talk to them, interact with them in a social manner. Okay, even online, because the more access they have to your energy, the easier it is to make you bored with your life, to make you discontent. I'm getting like Nine of Cups in reverse, making you very emotionally unhappy through siphoning your energy. I feel like they want to siphon your energy and like replace it with like this emptiness as well. You can't control this. They want you to feel out of control. They want you to feel like kind of like a chaos magic of sorts. They want you to feel out of control of your life. They want you to feel void. I'm trying to figure out like what they're trying to put in this void with healthy ego. What's this healthy ego about, Spirit? What's this healthy ego? With your being supported. And it's not working. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is about this maniacal laugh that keeps coming out of me, bro. I have not laughed like this in my entire life. I do not know where this laugh is coming from. Bro, it's been happening to me in the readings. I'm just like, what the freak is that? Oh my gosh, I gotta change that laugh right now. But it's authentic. It's coming genuinely from me, okay? Okay. Imagine ye this. Imagine ye this. This person could be like an earth sign or maybe like an air sign. I would say my earth sign and the air signs also like sometimes Scorpio energy, maybe Sagittarius, but sometimes Sagittarius gives their energy away. That's why I was saying like more so earth signs, air signs, Taurus, Libra as well. It's like they can have that deadpan look. They can have that like hard to read look because air signs are always in their head, and earth signs are oftentimes also always in their head. Virgo energy as well. It's like they can always be in their head. I would say that the reason they're not giving a fire sign is that fire signs, yes, they can, try to pump fake a bit. They can try to, act like they don't care or whatever, but it's like their temper will always give them away. Their temperament as well will always give them away. They can be easily impatient. They can be easily angered. So it's like their energy kind of gives them away. This person is, once again, hard to read. So it's like they want their being hard to read to affect you. to even energy siphon off of you, because if this person is not giving you any energy and they're being nonchalant and they don't care and ugh, yeah, whatever, and one day they're cool, one day they're not, kind of like a confusion spell, like one day they're cool, one day they're not. They want that effect to affect you to the point where you don't feel seen in the connection, and that they could start siphoning your energy, because if you don't feel seen, if you start to feel, like the person's energy is weird, what are you going to do? You're going to reach out more, you're going to talk to them more, you're going to, try to make whatever it is work. I think that's what they're thinking. This is a very immature thinking. This is very immature. And this is why you're coming out as the Eight of Cups. You're very mature, my group one. You're very mature. It's like you're not going to chase people. You're not going to force anything. If you don't want to talk, okay, cool. I'm going to go. Okay. I'm going to go. You figure out what the heck you got going on over there. I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to do all of this stuff just to make you feel loved and seen, when you are essentially like draining me of my energy, right? Once again, rocky start. This person still thinks they have a chance. They think that, I think maybe the connection is strong enough, that they still have a chance. Spirit's like negative. Negative. And what else, Spirit? It's not what it seems. That's funny as heck, bro. I was trying to pick up the cards and all I saw was negative. Yeah, that's not happening. Nope. But it's so crazy. I'm like, what was their plan? Like, that was it? Y'all, I think that was it. Anyway. Spirit, what are you doing for my group number 1? Okay. How are things working out in their favor? Okay, sorry, give me my set. Okay. I'm about to get stuff to you. Friends, lovers, smart guy. Okay. I'm not sure if any something. Any partnership. Wants to be you. What else? Yeah. Y'all, once this person realizes what they're trying to do is not going to work, and that you are repelled by them, they're going to be like, they're going to feel humiliated. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, especially if you love this person, especially if you care about this person, it's like this person's going to feel humiliated. They're going to feel so stupid, because I don't know if you remember the Eight of Wands that I was talking about in the beginning. This person was so sure, so confident, like so much energy, so much passion. They could also be like with people, because I told you it was up to 8 people. It's like this person, along with like maybe a group of people, I'm not exactly sure, that didn't come out, so I'm not going to just assume, but it's like there was such assuredness. There was such assuredness that this person would be able to siphon from you, that would be able to take advantage of you as well. And they swore up and down that like whatever they were going to do was definitely going to work. Okay. Definitely going to work. Okay. They told me to pick up another deck. But they were sure. They were so sure of themselves, y'all. So sure. Meanwhile, I'm not sure what this is like. My friends and family hate you. So I don't know. I'm getting like rejection is protection. And now my head's starting to hurt. Yeah. It's like rejection is protection in this situation. And it's like it may not come across that way because, there are so many people like feeling negatively towards you. Yes. But you don't want to be around. That was okay, cool. Because I was trying to figure out like why did that came out. You don't want people who genuinely don't love you and don't care about you to be around you. You don't want people who want to siphon your energy around you. So it's almost like these people's like hatred and like dislike of you, like you're repelling them. You're repelling them, which in case you're protecting your energy, which in case you're not going to be siphoned off of, because Spirit definitely has something for you. And I think that's what's going to come out in the cards next. Okay. But this person's going to feel stupid. They're going to feel very stupid. Like a big thing that Spirit is doing for you is handing this person their karma. Handing this person, the opposite of what they were expecting. Meanwhile, Over here, you got something of your own. I'm getting like cologne. Somebody wears like very, like cologne in my mouth. Someone wears like really just, cheap cologne. It smells like an uncle, that uncle cologne. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I feel nauseous. Okay. And then they're gonna want to wine and dine you. They're gonna want to like do something really, really nice. But it's like, oh, and then the family and friends hating you is going to make it hard for this person to come back. Imagine you talk so much trash about someone, right? And you come up with this plan to hurt them. You come up with this plan to humiliate them, right? You come up with this plan. I think they also wanted to do root work on you because root work came out while I was shuffling and I was like, what the heck? Root work and binding spell. So they wanted to bind you to them through like trauma. By doing this to you, they would assume that they would have some type of power over your energy. That was the assumption, that they would have power over your energy by making you feel like you can't move forward, that you can't do anything by yourself, that you're not seen unless they see you, that you're not special unless they say so, right? By doing this to you, they essentially wanted to root you, not allow you to move forward, and then bind you by essentially like mentally having you diseased, right? A mental disease, what? That's like making you feel depressed, right? Like you can't move forward, making you feel anxious, afraid of what's to come next because of how much they've basically played on your freaking energy, right? So, yeah, this person's going to feel like, well, no, it's going to be exposed, one, that they wanted to be you. Okay. Maybe that's something personal for you. My heart space is starting to hurt. It's going to be personally revealed to you that they wanted to be you. They're going to feel humiliated, like I said. You're not going to be subject to deal with this unequal partnership. Okay. And once again, you're repelled by their energy. Repelled. And never knew what I had till it was gone. And it's gonna be like painless for you. You're gonna be seen as like tough. It's effortless, okay? Like they're gonna assume that you're cold, right? There's gonna be like projections of you being cold and mean and heartless and rude. That like you never cared about them because I don't think that this is gonna be hard for you to walk away. Maybe in the past it would have been, okay? But like it's not going to be hard for you to walk away. And for some of you this is family because a difference between relatives and a family came out and I didn't take it. I don't know, I didn't think it was it. Okay, meanwhile, friends to lover with smart guy came out. So you've got a lover coming in who could already be a friend of yours for some of you. But I also think it's just like a beautiful relationship where it's like you're not just lovers, but it's someone that you can talk to. It's almost like spirit is giving you a two-in-one. Okay. Someone who's very relatable to things that you've gone through. So this person's gonna be able to listen to you and understand you. Like you're gonna have some similar walks of life. And there's someone else in reverse. This person's going to realize that they're not going to find you in other people. They're not going to find who you are. Never knew what I had. No, was never knew I had till it was gone. This person's going to realize they cannot find you in other people. You're not like everybody else, okay? What's the star in reverse? You are going to start to see your star power by how this person starts to react when you go. And I know that sounds really effed up, okay? Mind you, we're not like foaming at the mouth to see people go through karma, but like it's almost like it is what it is. It really is. So for some of you, you're getting a new car. Okay, period. What else, spirit? They will not be able to transmute this. They will not be able to nonchalant their way out of this. They're not going to be able to, ice themselves out. It's so interesting. Extrovert in reverse. What did I tell you? They're going to feel humiliated. They're going to feel humiliated, wanted to sacrifice you. Yeah, we know. But what about group number one? What good things are coming in for group number one? It seems like peace. Wild and free. Okay? Y'all in your hippie era. Okay? Cord cut. They're not going to be able to nonchalant their way out of this. Oh my gosh. As well as cord cut from the people they tried to attack you with. Also, you're a healer in reverse. You're not coming to save them. I think that's a whole nother thing. Like, especially if this is like a friend, they could know you as the friend who comes to save them, the friend who's there for them, the friend who will sacrifice for them. And it's like, no, 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 I'm not going to come to save you this time. Okay, divine timing with subconscious healing. Yeah. The divine set up this for you. I'm getting like, they're saying when we knew that this person was planning these awful things for you, when we knew these people were planning to group up against you, we stepped in and created a whole new timeline for you. That's for somebody. When we sensed that they were going to try to make these moves towards you, we purposefully set up a timeline of love, of peace, of also choosing yourself. You are not coming to help these people. You are not coming to, and that's something that your spirit team is saying. Do not come to save these people, because I promise you the thing that they had set up for you was diabolical. We have freaking root work here, binding, okay, sacrificing you, energy siphoning. What they had set up for you was so diabolical, so sinister. It's honestly, that's, I feel like why I got nauseous. Like, this is awful and evil, to be completely honest with you. This is evil. This is people being used by negative spirits. That's what that looks like. Being used by entities? Yeah, this whole situation right here. Because it's like everything is blowing up in this person's face, okay? That is your reading. Everything's working out in your favor. I love you guys. Okay, my group two. Hold on, let me make sure I still have enough film. Okay, cool, 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 cool. My group two, you are the last reading in this interesting topic. I'm not regretting it, but like, this is the week before the lunar eclipse, and I don't know, y'all. This has been a energetically crazy year. Can we just like take a second? What is that? Anyways, I need to breathe. I need a second. Okay, you guys. This person, I don't think that they know. I'm just trying to put my coffee down. Well, not my coffee, I'm drinking tea. But y'all, I don't think that this person knows that they are, it's essentially like a jealousy situation, an evil eye situation. This person spends a lot of time, or has spent a lot of time in this connection, comparing themselves to you. And I think at a certain time, comparing themselves to you used to make them feel better. This person, like, you two are opposites, okay? This a way for you to know like who this person is, right? You two are opposites. It's like, I'm getting even opposites, maybe even like astrologically. Like, if you're a water sign, this person's an earth sign, specifically like Cancer. Taurus. Okay, I was gonna say Cancer, Capricorn, or Scorpio, Taurus, or Pisces, Virgo type thing, right? So if this is a water sign, if you're a water sign, they are an earth sign. If you're an fire sign, then this person is a air sign. It's like this person, two different walks of life for sure. You could also be different races, like different like cultures. It's like this person values things that you don't necessarily value, and you know, vice versa. Now it feels like you have definitely, like, you're somebody who's not afraid to change. You're not afraid to try new things, to take risks. And when you take those risks, it seems like you always kind of like fall on your feet. Like you always kind of fall in a place where you're kind of a bit better, or it works out all in the end, right? And this person believes, like, steady hard work, okay, like hand to the plow. Don't expect, any lucky breaks. Everything is through, dedication, hard work, physicalized work as well. Okay. So you two value different things, as well as, like, this person, for some of you, they don't like your intuition. They don't like that, you listen to your intuition as well. It's like, I'm not exactly sure why. We got mind games on the top here, and I really do think that's probably why, because, like, this person could like to, play mind games, but they can't play a mind game with somebody who listens to their intuition, okay? So spirit guides and ancestors of the highest vibration, can you please tell me who this person is who is unintentionally attacking my collective, okay? So who is it that is setting these weapons up against you that will not prosper, okay? Because I just don't feel like you guys are worried. I really don't. Chariot with the 3 of Wands. This person could be trying to manifest you. This person could be trying to manifest you, man. Okay, so who is this person, Spirit? 3 cards, please. I feel like this person's trying to manifest you. Seriously. Like a Chariot with the 3 of Wands. Like, they are thinking about you all the time. Seriously. Not that they don't want to be exposed. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. We gonna get it out, y'all. Okay. It was in the struggle position. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Pentacles. One more. And the Judgment. Ooh. I'm getting they're in a pivotal moment in their life right now. A very pivotal moment. I'm going to take this Page of Pentacles on the top here, and we're going to put these 2 here. This person's in a very pivotal moment in their life. And I'm also getting, like, it's time to fess up. It's like, it's time for them to take responsibility for some things. It's time for them to make a change. And I really don't think that they know how. With this Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, like, strongly gives somebody who, like, maybe works a lot, but doesn't necessarily have money. Like, they're at a starter position. Like, I hate to say minimum wage. That sounds pretty messed up, but, like, it is kind of giving that. This is somebody who doesn't really have, like, financial literacy. Like, they don't really know a lot about building finances. But with this Judgment, it's like, it's time for this person to realize something, especially with this, like, Wheel of Fortune. What is this Page of Pentacles? What's this Page of Pentacles? Like, this is a time in their life that they are not enjoying at all. On top of the fact that it seems like it is very spiritual, it seems like it is very universal, like universal law, like something is spiritually manifesting in their present, right? And all they can think about is you. What? All they can think about is you, my group. 2. Can I get a clarification for this Page of Pentacles? Okay. 9 of Wands. They're very stubborn. I really feel like they're extremely stubborn. They put a lot of effort into something. Put a lot of effort into something. What is this Judgment? What's this Judgment? Emperor. Ace of Wands. Okay. Y'all, I cannot. Look, I'm hearing defying gravity in my freaking head. This is insane. I'm hearing, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're proud how you would grovel in submission to feed your own ambition. How you would grovel in submission to feed your own ambition. This person thought that they knew. They had some type of spark that they felt like was leading them to a wheel of fortune, like being at the top of the wheel. They thought they knew the way to get to where they wanted to be. Okay? They could have been with this emperor very, stubborn. Emperor, Nine of Wands, like very stubborn. I'm also getting cocky because like very like, oh, I know what I'm doing. I don't need your help. I don't need this. I don't need that. Like, this person was so sure that they knew what they were doing specifically over you, right? And it seems like this is such a storyline. Like, this is such a huge storyline because it's like they submitted to their own ego. What it feels like. They submitted to their own ego, thinking that they are the leader who's going to lead themselves to victory because of some type of spark, idea, charm, something that they felt like they had over you. Over you. I'm also getting some type of privilege, okay? So maybe this person thought they were better looking than you. Maybe they thought, oh God, colorist. Okay, is somebody racist? Someone thought that they had something over you, and it had something to do with your physical appearance, something to do with personality, something to do with, like, they just felt like, ugh, like they were feeling themselves, y'all. It still are to a certain extent. So if you're doing better than them to their opinion, okay, yeah, my spirit team is like, you're on it. Oh man, I was hoping I wasn't on it. I was hoping they were gonna be like, start over. Oh gosh. Okay, so if you're doing better than them to their opinion, because I don't feel like you're a competition oriented person. At least you don't compete with other people. Like, you compete with yourself, you use competition energy in a very healthy way. Okay, very healthy Mars energy. Always trying to almost be better than what you were the last time or what you've achieved the last time. And this person just, they used you as some type of standard of like, well, if as long as I'm better than so and so, I'm doing well. As long as I'm better than group 2, I'm doing well. That's messed up. Gosh. And that's the thing. I feel like I was getting that in like most all of the freaking readings. Like, as long as I'm doing better than the collective, I'm doing good. And it's like, dude, why are you so focused on us? Why are you so focused on us? Okay, well, let's look at the woman or the man of the hour. Let's figure out what your energy is. What's going on with your energy? Okay. Spirit saying, look at what they think in your energy is and what your energy actually is. Wow, this is like a wild read. Okay, so how they perceive your energy. A Knight of Cups. Someone who is moved by their emotions. I'm also getting Gone with the Wind. So it's like wherever the wind takes you, that's where you're going. Very reactive. Very empathetic. It's also making me think of like a friend I had in the past where like I was talking about something and how it made me feel, and she was just like, "Oh yeah, because you know you're empathetic," and I'm like, "What are you like? What? Why? What is the tone? What does the tone mean?" Okay. Okay, star in the struggle position. So they can acknowledge you're a star. They struggle to. They hate it, but they can acknowledge that you are a very like bright person, okay? Very hopeful, very encouraging, inspirational, like interesting. And the third card, please, of how they see my group. Two. Ooh, they don't want to say no more. Mind you, everything keeps falling on this like judgment emperor, judgment emperor. It's like they are just like, oh, I guess they're this, I guess they're that. But it's like all of that seems to really hurt them because it's like they see themselves as the highest, like the high, the cream of the crop, the best of the best, okay? Like, and they're just like, ugh. Say it! Okay. King of Swords. Yeah. But I like it how it fell. Okay, so I'm gonna put the star at the top here. King of Swords and the, yeah, okay. So the situation is, this is how this person sees you. What I want to understand is why in the heck do they I don't know how this person treats you. I'm not exactly sure. But based off of how they feel about themselves and how they are comparing themselves to you, this is giving strong frenemy energy. This is giving like battle of the siblings. This is giving like there is just some crazy long-winded competition that only they know about. And it's just like to say even nice things about you, because see how this came out simply, no problem. But like to admit you were the star hurt their energy. And I feel like I'm strongly in this person's energy because their energy is like very dictatorish. Like what I say goes. I'm surprised no fire sign energy came out. They could have Aries in their chart, earth signs, Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands. This could also be like a cousin, possibly, because it's like this person knows you. They know you pretty well. It feels like a close relationship at a time, okay? If it's not still kind of close. So they hate to admit that you really are a hands shaking and everything. Y'all see this? It's like they hate admitting that you are truly a very inspirational person, that you bring so much to the table, and that honestly you probably would be able to help them through this rut that they're in, that you could add some spark to their flame, that you could probably really encourage them and really have them on their feet. But like they don't like your star ability, and they don't like your intelligence as well. You are extremely intelligent and you move to what you sense you feel as well as what you know. There's like a strong knowing as well. You could have a gift of knowing, like that gut feeling that you just follow, and it couples together with this Knight of Cups. It's like, yes, it might look emotional, yes, it might look like ungrounded, but you definitely know exactly what the freak you're doing. And I'm also getting you're going up. It's like you're looking to spiral upwards. You're looking to grow spiritually as well as intellectually. And if it intellectually does not make sense, why would you want to entertain it? That's what I'm definitely getting, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do I need to get the second row? Okay, Spirit Team says yes. Okay, so who is my group 2 really? I feel like this is important for you to know as well. I'm getting you're sharp. You're very sharp. Okay. You are very sharp. Magician in reverse. well, why didn't you say that? Because I'm like, hello? Okay, all right, okay. Here's a sitch. Here's a sitch. So this is how your spirit team sees you. Sure. Got it. Because I'm like, explain yourself. All right, they said don't start over. Well, why did you let me? Okay. Got it. With the Empress on the bottom. Okay. Your spirit team is saying because who you are is very easily seen. The way that this person is trying to mix your personality up and make you look like something that you're not. This is who you are. It was the most important to say. Got it. Got it. Y'all, the way the energy just changed and shifted. Your spirit team is like, this is who group 2 is. And it's very easy to see. It's very easy to see that they are integral, that they are a bright light, that they are so inspirational, and so many people see it, so many people appreciate it. You are extremely smart. Okay, I'm also getting like a mad scientist, like mad genius, mad. What is that? Where's that from? Y'all could be from like the north, in America. So like New Jersey, New York. Like mad talented, mad like y'all are so talented, smart. I'm also getting tactful. Like you are sharp, sharp as a tack, okay? But this person is, this is what they've tried to dwindle you down to make themselves feel better. To make themselves feel better. And this is essentially how they are trying to attack you, because this is really more so like whoever they're talking to behind your back, what they're thinking about. Like I'm thinking, and this is kind of the energy I was picking up all day yesterday. Like I have been in this energy, like reading this energy all day, because like it came in and I was like, spirit, what is this? And they were just like, just observe. So I'm just observing the energy. This person thinks about you periodically all the time. All the freaking time, okay? How can they not? You're a star. How can they not? Every time they look up in the sky, they think about you. Let me stop. But this person thinks about you all the freaking time. And the truth of the matter is that like, I'm getting there's a time where you would run to be there for this person. Like you would drop everything. You would give them your undivided attention. Like you would really be there for this person in a way that probably was not healthy. Okay? Why? Because like bottom of the deck, you're an empress. I really think you're the empress in this situation, because you are just, you have so much, you're so abundant. So like there would be times where, you know, maybe you could feel or understand where this person was coming from, or some of their hardships or things that they were going through, and you would be there for this person, no problem, no issue. And somehow they try to tell themselves that no, you were just being manipulative. You were just making me believe that you were there for me. You just really wanted control. So that's why you did those things. That's why you were there for me. It's because you wanted control over me. You're so emotional. Like they try to turn it around, especially if, you know, you're just not as close anymore, or you are definitely somebody who has gone through some type of transformation. I'm surprised none of that came out. Okay, but they really want to make you come across manipulative, dependent as well, like emotionally dependent. Like the only reason you used to be there for me, the only reason that we used to talk and all that other stuff is because you needed me. You needed me. You needed me. That's coming up hard. Like you needed me. You need me. You need me. It's like, and they also want to make you come across sharp. Okay, like you just say anything. You're not afraid of hurting people's feelings. You don't care about feelings. You don't care about how people feel. And that's once again like why you are manipulative. There's no way that you could care about my feelings, because if you were, you would do this for me. You would do that for me. Okay? And then there's something about like, see how this image is holding this coin? They want to make you come across stingy as well. Somehow this has something to do with your finances. So if they feel like you have a lot, they are trying to basically make it seem like you are stingy because you won't maybe help them or pay for things for them, what have you. Okay, what's the T deck is next? Oh gosh, anything else you want us to know about this interesting reading? It's been mostly just bad. Oh. So now we know what this Ace of Wands is. Now we know exactly what this Ace of Wands is. Bad habits lead to late nights, drinking alone. Okay, so this person could drink, they could smoke, okay? They have some type of addiction, which is coming under judgment right now. It is coming under judgment. I'm hearing sober up, like loud, loud, man. And as well as toxicities, like this, I'm the emperor, we do what I say do, like I get the final say, energy is, it's something that they're being forced to reflect on right now. I don't think they want to. And I do think also, ooh, the car is sticking together. They feel like you should have stuck with them. You should have stuck with them. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Like you should have stuck with them, stuck it out with them while they were going through whatever this is. While they're going through. I think there's going through. They're still going through it. Okay, what else do you want us to know? Threatened. Y'all, this person is intimidated and bothered by whatever you have in your life right now. And I do also think it has something to do with money, because I do, like, this is the only Pentacles energy we have, as well as this Pentacles energy over here. This person feels like you have some type of finances that you should be sharing for whatever the reason. Okay. Can I get a clarification for this Four of Pentacles? This Four of Pentacles. Five of Cups. It's Five of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. In the world. Okay. So, just gonna do it like this. So essentially, one, this is a perfect projection, okay? It's definitely a projection. We're gonna just put that out there, all right? Definitely a projection. That you have all this money and that you're not giving to them. Word of mouth, online, okay? Strong online. I'm getting Facebook, Instagram. Like, if y'all have mutuals and they talk about you, like, oh, did you see group group 4? Okay. That is my rumors group. Okay, so there could be something about the rumors in there. That's insane. That was a bonus. That's a bonus group where it's talking about like rumors and things, and it kind of spurs from group 3. Okay, but rumors that people are saying about you that are proving to be wrong. Okay, it is wrong. It is wrong. But yeah, it just seems like a word of mouth type thing. But it seems that they think that you are holding on to your finances, maybe even to punish them, to make them beg even. Ugh, gosh. Like that you're purposefully ignoring their struggle. Like you're supposed to know that they're struggling in some way and want to give them money. Cyber freaking bully. Okay, like I said, for some of you, this is an online situation. Especially like if you don't follow this person, fake account, okay? Into you, good vibes, chemistry. Okay? Great vibes, excuse me, positivity. But they still like want to be around you. They still want to be around you so bad. Okay, immigration laws. What? What is this legal issues? Thief. Did this person steal? Robbery, loss. Okay. Okay, with grudge holder. Okay. So this judgment, I do feel like that has something to do with what your spirit team's block. Dodged a bullet. I feel like your spirit team is essentially trying to say that the judgment here, and even like maybe the distance that have been created in this freaking connection, is, I'm getting like spiritual law. Like this person really wants to like put the wool over your eyes. They really want to like induce some type of feeling of chemistry, memories, like bringing things up from the past. But the situation is that they really want to they want to steal something from you, whether that's your happiness, that's your joy, that's your light. They are really holding a lot of grudges here. They feel very threatened by you, threatened by your success, threatened by what you're building in your life, what you have, okay? Even if you feel like you don't have much, y'all, people will be jealous about the craziest things. Like, you could be thinking to yourself, baby, I'm working 2 jobs, okay? Like, I'm paying my bills barely, okay? Like, I'm barely, like, getting by. What the hell do you mean someone is jealous of me? What do you mean? It's like, no, they're jealous of the twinkle in your eye, babes. Like, they're jealous of the freaking twist in your walk. They're jealous of you doing all of those things and still looking youthful, or still having time to go out, or still, you know, being able to take care of your kids and you don't look miserable. They're jealous of your swagger. They're jealous of you, babes, you and how you do it. Okay? They jealous of your INDE. Your independence. They are jealous of your independence. They're jealous of what you're able to make in your life, especially if they feel as if they have not been able to make that same stride, that same growth, that same forward movement. It's like, to them, it's not fair. It's not fair. And instead of just being honest and even coming to you and being like, hey, I'm struggling, like I'm really struggling with some addictions, or just not really wanting to, you know, deal with my day-to-day life, like I'm really struggling to want to move forward. Instead, they're making it a competition and they want to rob something from you physically or emotionally. Okay? And also this dude here, for some reason, is freaking me out. Because he's got a pew-pew. He's got a pew-pew in his hands. Okay, anything else you want us to know? And it's probably going to be our last card. Fake accounts. Okay, fake accounts. Grudge holder, fake accounts. If y'all have people, for some of you, it's in reverse. They don't want you to know, okay? They don't want you to know that they are spying on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, whole shebangle, shabookle, okay? But it is in reverse. So for some of you, this is literally like someone who is a friend. Like someone who is a friend on your Facebook, Instagram. Y'all don't talk that much. Y'all don't interact really. But they see you, and they see you a lot. Like they see you. They see you. Okay? And there is a lot of comparison. So this could literally be someone who is holding some type of grudge from the past. Look, child, you might not even know what the heck you did. They might not like the way that you looked at them. Second period, sophomore year of high school. Okay? They might not like the way that you walked past them in college. Like, you have no idea what the heck the actual situation is. It also could have something to do with a guy for some of you. Okay? But yeah, child. All of their negativity, all of their jealousy, all of their threatenism is not really going to affect you. Like I said, the universe has them looking at you for a reason. Like there's something that they have to come to terms with within themselves. Like it's your own stubbornness, it's your own refusal to change, it's your own, hatred and all of this negative energy that you keep holding on to, which is the reason that you are struggling. It's not because of group two. It's not because of their manipulation or their dependence or their coldness. It has nothing to do with that because they are none of those things. It has to do with you needing to look at yourself and focus on yourself. And I feel like this is basically like the scales balancing here. Your spirit team is like, nope, we're not letting this happen. We're not letting this come in, okay? There's no way that this person's going to finagle their way in. Finagle seems to be my word lately. Manipulate their way into your life to steal this joy from you, because you are definitely on your destined path, doing what the heck you're supposed to be doing. You're not going to be in the star energy if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're just not. You're just not going to be in the star energy if you're not where you're supposed to be in life, okay? Just a tarot takeaway. You see someone in the star energy, whether it's upwards or down in reverse, you either there because you don't want to be, or you're there because this is what you're supposed to be doing. Whether you're denying it or you where you're supposed to be, okay? Yeah, that's your reading, group two. I hope it was helpful. Oh, that's what I was trying to say. But it is not going to do anything to you. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to bother you. But they do want you to be aware of this person, especially because there's like this copycat energy as well. I think this person might really want to like steal something from you. So if you see this person trying to do things that they think that you're also doing, or put their own spin on things, don't worry about it. It's not going to bother you. It's not going to hurt you. Okay? Bye, y'all. This is your read. I hope it was helpful for something that's going on in your life. And I'll see you in another one. Bye. All right. My group three. So this is a like two-parter, but Spirit is giving you an option. You don't have to listen to group four. Group four is just a bonus pile that they were telling me, like, the energy is really big. So they were just like, okay. Because for some of you, the persons who have, targeted you, attacked you, sent spiritual warfare your way, this type of energy we're talking about, it's not just one person. It seems like a lot of different groups. So what does that mean? Baby, you're powerful. Yeah, okay. There's also messages about mental health here. Okay, trigger warning, trigger warning. This is almost like a culmination, like the return on this period of time that you've been able to triumph over, okay, that you've been able to get through, has a lot to do with your overall growth as a being here on earth, right? Some of you went through a period of time where your mental health was, I'm talking like rock bottom, okay? I'm talking like you were, it feels more depressed, and then this depression that kind of went together, coupled together with an anxiety. It was like I'm starting to shake a little bit. It's like you could have had a period of time where getting out of bed was too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm laughing because, baby, I've been here. I've been there. Any water sign, generally, we normally know that. We know that energy at some point in our life because, water signs. We're strong empaths, and if you don't, take care of yourself, it can easily get there. So I think I'm going to light some sage because I want to make sure that as I'm talking about this, I don't want anyone to get stuck in it. Don't get stuck there. Okay, stay with me. Stay with me. Okay. But this is just to let you know that this is your read. Okay. So while you were going through a hard time, I'm getting just feeling very lethargic, feeling kind of stuck mentally, emotionally, maybe even struggle with some bitterness. That's where these people kind of striked. Okay, they wanted you to stay stuck. These are people who really just were happy when you weren't happy, which is weird to me. Okay, I've experienced this energy on multiple occasions in my life. And I've noticed it a lot with people who are, you know, very influential, like influential personalities. Like you have a big personality, or you have a very, you're individualistic, right? You offer this vibe or energy that is very leader oriented. You might struggle with a lot of jealousy as well, because people, envy that personality or what you bring to the table, or you standing out even, okay? But now it's like somehow from that point, you've been able to slowly rebuild yourself. And it's like, it's almost like that part of yourself is like a distant memory. Like, as I'm mentioning it, you could be like, oh, yeah, I did feel like that in the past. Gosh, it's crazy how life just works, huh? It's like a way of the past. And that's why I wanted to bring it up. If you're still feeling this way, then baby, I just want to let you know, one, you're going to get through it. This might not be your read. Because I'm talking to somebody like this is like in the past, like way in the past. If you want to watch it to know like where you're going and that you are making it through, go ahead, baby, please. Okay, have your hope, and hold on to it in every way, form, and fashion, period. Okay, but I just want to talk about, I gotta blend these together. Okay, I just want to talk about this energy a little bit more through the tarot. So let's see the energy of these people, because this is definitely one of those like influenced by dark spirits type energy. Like that's the type of people we're talking about here. So who were these people who were forming these attacks, okay? The energy of these people, spirit guides and ancestors. Thank you for these messages in advance. Hold on, y'all. I be forgetting to pray in. Thank you, spirit guides and ancestors of the highest vibration that love me and my collective unconditionally, okay? Thank you for these messages, and thank you for your protection as I go forth and giving these messages. And yeah, let's get into who these people were forming. Who are these people who were forming the attacks against my group 3? Okay. The energy of these people. Let me make sure, because y'all, I will shuffle a deck upside down in a minute. Okay. The energy of these people. Energy of these people. Can I get one more for the 8 of Cups? Okay, so follow me here, follow me here. I feel like these people try to kind of like, these people try to make themselves look better off of your downfalls, off of your shadow aspects as well, off of your insecurities. It's like these are people who will really just like harp on every single little imperfection that you have. Every single thing, like you trip, they just like, I see you, I see you. Yeah, see, I would never do that. But yeah, look at group 3. Look at group 3. I would never. But group 3 do, and that's what makes me more mature than group 3. Yeah, that's why I'm better. Like, look at group 3. They're broke. Yeah, because they make bad decisions. They don't know how to take care of their money. But yeah, not me. Not me. I'd never be like group 3. I'd never. Look at them. Single mom. I would never. Because, I would never end up with a man who would do me like A, B, C, and D. Yeah. That's group 3. Look at them. Sad. Like, bro, these people, I mean, it's harsh. I'm not even going to lie. Especially with like the strength. It's like these people would like take your life, any small imperfection, like you could have just, moved to a different place, got a new job, like, and these people would be like, yeah, they just moved, but they live in an apartment and I have a house and I've had my house for 10 years and and yeah, I would never live in an apartment. But mind you, you just got a new job. You know, like you up leveling your life, like good things are happening, and they're just like, yeah, but they still got an old car though. Like, dude, These people like do anything to put themselves above you and make themselves look higher, make themselves look like they're doing better. Anything, anything. That was like the first thing I got. Like they would do anything to make themselves look better than you, make themselves look like they're on to bigger and better things. Like let's say you just went on vacation with your children, you post a picture on Facebook and people are like, "Oh, they went to what's a beach? What's a beach in the United States?" Not even. Okay, let's say you just went to Bali and you were able to pay for a trip to Bali. And they're just like, see, that's why they gonna be broke, because they wasting their money. See, I would never do that. I would just go to a beach in the United States, because what the heck is you going out of the country for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people would talk trash about anything and everything. So imagine you at your lowest, or at a point in time where, maybe even you were struggling in silence. Maybe you were suffering in silence. Like these people were asking others, doing anything just to get information to make you look like a fool. So that they can look like, oh yeah, but I would never, y'all. I would never. What is this Two of Pentacles? Let me get one more for this Two of Pentacles. What's this Two of Pentacles? Yeah. They would take your situation, your physicalized situation, and their physicalized situation, and they'd be like, see, that's justice. See, that's what God do to the unjust. That's what God do to the immoral. That's what God do to the people who don't deserve nothing. That's God's just judgments. Blizzity, blizzity. Now, I find this happens a lot with like religious people. I'm not talking about people, and that's the thing too. When I be talking about religious people, I'm not talking about someone who's just Christian. I'm talking about somebody who takes the scripture and just starts to hammer down on all these random people instead of spending their time focused on their specific journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love me somebody who's just really Christ-like. Okay, that's amazing. Christ-like people, they shine, they glow. It's amazing. Okay, I love that for you. But like people who take the Bible and be like, oh, you're going to hell. Like, you worry about the wrong stuff. Okay, you worried about the wrong stuff as per usual. Okay, I'm gonna get one more for this. Excuse me, y'all. Whew, slow down, Michaela. I'm gonna get one more for this strength. For the strength. Yep. They would try to make themselves feel better, recover off of your downfalls. They would recover off of your downfalls. Now imagine all of this energy being sent to you while you are trying to recover. Imagine that. You trying to recover, you trying to rebuild your life. Like maybe you're going through a little mental fight, a little mental battle, and these people talking all this trash. Crazy. Crazy, right? So now let's talk about your energy and what you've been able to build yourself into. And then we're going to talk about how things have changed in the middle here. Like this is a completely different layout. A completely different layout. So let's see how your energy has grown to be. Where you are now. Okay, so there has been some abrupt changes in your life. You've had to make a lot of change. A lot of change. Some uncomfortable, but I feel like all of these changes have really landed you in a completely different space. Just put this off to the side. We'll get to the second. Get to this in a second. Words. Okay. Two more of where my group 3 is now. Two more. Yeah, I'm hearing, oh, I don't like that. They think they better than me. See, it's like you had to go through these hard experiences just to get to this place of 10 of Cups. It's like you're not afraid to make yourself uncomfortable if it means fulfillment of life. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. And one more, where my group 3 is now. The Empress. Y'all are flourishing. Y'all are flourishing, period. So what is this tower? What is this tower? Y'all could literally have a child. Okay, I'm getting you manually broke yourself down so that you could rebuild. So y'all spent a lot of time on your mental health. You could have went to a mental health professional. You could have got some professional help, or just in general, you rebuilt your own. I'm getting your own psyche. Gosh, that's amazing. I told you, you guys are powerful. I told you. Oh my gosh. Y'all rebuilt your own psyche from scratch. I see you. Come on, shadow work. Come on, shadow work. Yeah, yeah. Do it back. Do it back, friend. I see y'all. Okay. So can I get more on this 10 of cups? What's the 10 of cups? What's the 10 of cups? How you fulfilled? Fulfilled and shining. Fulfilled and shining, okay? Now you love in life. You're taking every challenge on the chin, no problem. Nothing's really holding you back. You're shining. You're feeling good about yourself. You're hopeful about life. You got faith, period. Period. Ah. And what's this Empress? If the 10 of Pentacles come out, I'm about to cry. This is one of those, like, when you overcome, no one can say you don't deserve it. Yeah. So you got the Knight of Wands. I think you guys are quickly manifesting a lot of great things into your life. And I'm hearing it's intimidating people. I'm hearing it's intimidating people. They're like, how the heck did they do that? I remember when they were this. I remember when they were that. And that's something that you'll get more into in group 4. Yeah, they can't stand to see it. I remember when they were this way. I remember when they couldn't pay their bills. I remember when they was stuck. I remember when they da 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 da. Like, these people is shooky tookie. Let's see how things have changed, my group 3. Let's see how things have changed for these people. How these weapons did not form against you. Okay. So some of these people you could be seeing in your dreams right now. I'm hearing them begging, trying to give you gifts in your dream. Please refrain from taking any gifts in your dreams. Please refrain. Okay? They said take both. Y'all. People in the shenanigans. So yes. I'm hearing guilt. Some people feel guilty for this, especially like because I don't think they expected for you to overcome. I don't think they expected for you to be in a better place. So they feel guilty. And this is something that keeps coming out. I think this is something that a lot of karmics didn't really think about. They talk so much trash about you, right? Whether this is friends, family, exes, they talk so much trash about you to different people. Now these different people don't like you. And that is now being used as a shield of protection for you. That rejection is protection because now if this person wants to speak on you and they need validation, because they done did all this stuff to put you underneath them. And who's gonna, echo that validation back to them like, oh, look at them, they're struggling. Oh, look at them, they don't have any finances. They gotta go to people to be like, yeah, yeah. You know what? Yeah, group number 3 is a mess. Group number 3 is stuck. Group number 3 is a failure, right? So now they got these friends and family who see you a specific way. And now if they go to those same people who are supposed to be their validation to be like, hey, I'm thinking about going and talking to group 3, they're just like, no, group 3 is a mess. Group 3 is broke. Group 3 is lonely. Group 3 is a leech. They're all these things. Why would you want to go and talk to them? And they're just like, oh, dang. So now they have to sit with what they said, right? As they're watching you glow up or as they start to miss your energy. I don't think that these people are around you as much. I think that life has taken its course and it kind of has you a little busy. You a little too busy shining, baby. It doesn't say much about like finances here, but I think like, ooh, okay, life is maybe sitting them down. Maybe they're feeling a bit stuck. Maybe now they're going, ooh, illusions. Ooh. Why it had to do that? That just scared the crap out of me. Wow. They're now realizing that they were like a little delusional. Okay, this could be a divine masculine for some people. Oop, in reverse, a divine masculine in reverse. Okay, now they're realizing they're delusional. They're delusional. And they know it. Clear sense of knowing, psychic insight. They know it now. Especially if they knew your potential in the past, paying attention to the details. They now realize they should have paid attention to the details. Oh my goodness. Or maybe just kept their mouth off of you. Really. Now they look up to you. Now they want to get on your level. Ooh. Okay, so I'm getting, if some of these people are like same-sex relationships, for some people this is like an old coworker. For another people this is like another person. This is like a current coworker or somebody that you used to like hang out with. It feels same-sex. They kind of have a crush on you. They have a girl crush or a boy crush, or they're just a little. They think about you in an actual way now. You were a mess before, but now they all up on you. You know what I'm saying? They realize now that you were sincere. Aw. I don't feel bad for these people, but I do feel bad for these people. Different walks of life. I think when you were going through things, they were very hard on you, saying that, oh, they would never, remember? But it's like now they realize, like, okay, they were just in a different point in life. Yeah, this could have been 2 to 4 years ago. And now they're starting to see from your point of view, because I feel like the tables are almost turning in a bit. I really do. Now they're starting to feel unsure. They're starting to feel stuck. They're in their mind. They're having illusions of the mind, right? You are now the Queen of Swords because you tackled your mind. You went toe to toe with your own shadow, okay? Like these tower moments, they break down shadows, illusions, all different types of stuff. You've had to go toe to toe with that. You could have been delusional. You could have stayed stuck. You could have, blamed the world. You could have, did whatever you wanted to do to find comfort, okay? Instead, you decided to take responsibility for it and go toe to toe with it. So therefore, now you're enjoying the benefits of what it looks like to do the work, right? Now this person, it's like the wheels of fortune are almost turning around and they're at the bottom of the wheel, okay? They are at the bottom of the wheel now. Now they're feeling unsure. Now they're feeling a little stuck. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Because they played mind games for control. They could also be dealing with that now. They could be dealing with people who play games with them. Poor mental health. I'm not playing, y'all. Now the people who went after you, the people who wanted to see you continue to deteriorate is coming up. Now it's like they are suffering with the same things that they were laughing at you about. The pitfalls that they were laughing at you about, they are now falling into the same pits. Because life will life, okay? And that's the thing too. Like, one thing I really had to sit with myself about, because I will say, like, when I was religious, okay, when I was a part of Christianity, I found myself, judging more and being like, oh, why would someone end up in some crazy situation like that? All different types of things. But then as I continue to live, I realized, I was like, life is hard, okay? Life is hard. And you could say that you would never, but as life continues to life, and you get put into different situations and you take certain emotional hits, mental hits, even spiritual hits, it's like in those humblest of moments, you'll realize you never say, will you never? You always just hope for the best, but never say you never. Okay? I've been put in multiple situations where I realize, like, dang, like, there are so many different circumstances that you might think today that you never end up in, but you always just hope that you will be able to triumph over whatever challenges are put in front of you. And I feel like I'm talking to somebody who gets that for real. But now these people are having almost like they're being humbled by life. This could be an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Desperate for your energy now. They was desperate to go and talk about you and run to people and say all these mean things, and now they desperately need your energy. They might need your advice as well. They might feel like you know something that you would be able to help them through what they're going through. And I'm telling you, this is not just like people your age. Like, this is also like family members, people who are older than you. People who are older than you who really need your advice and probably don't even have the way to really tell you. I don't want to mess this up. Mess what up? What don't they want to mess up, Spirit? I'm sorry for what I said. Okay, maybe somebody wants to come and apologize. Like I said, they need your help. They need your energy. They need to understand how you were able to triumph over things closer than you think. So somebody could be really close to coming to you and humbling themselves and just being like, hey, I need help. Do you know how to get through this? Do you know how to get through that? Like, I need some advice. I would really appreciate if you could help me through A, B, C, and D, because I'm struggling. 1 second, y'all. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, some of these people could be like, I'm really struggling. Like, I need your freaking help. I need your freaking help. Anything else? I'm about to wrap this up, y'all. Yeah, knock, knock. Can I come and see you? Now people want to come and see you. They want to talk. They want to, break bread. When before they were juggling you, they were talking behind your back. They were, Eight of Cups is also leaving, like leaving something for bigger and better, like leaving you to deal with your own stuff, leaving you thinking that you're ignorant and a mess and ignorant, immature. These people could have called you immature and ignorant and all the different types of crazy stuff. Now they want your insight. Why you want insight from somebody who's immature? Somebody who's I told you, this is very humbling for them. This is very humbling for them. And I'm getting that. I've got that from multiple groups now. People being humbled because they talk so much trash and now, it's coming back around. It's coming back around for them. Okay? So that is your read group 3. I'm not gonna like overdo it. If you want to get more into this energy, exactly what the rumors were and what these people were saying about you, I'm so sorry. Like, these burps are insane. But if you want to get more into that energy, go over to group 4, the bonus group. And if not any of that, congratulations on your overcoming. Congratulations on your manifestations that are coming in. Congratulations on your fulfillment, happiness, and you shining so freaking bright. Okay, you up in the sky, you can't be taken down, baby. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye. Okay, so group 4. I wasn't planning to do a group 4 this time, but here we are. So this is more so about rumors. This is a continuation as well from group 3 because there was so much energy in group 3 that it just was like overflowing. So there's rumors that your spirit team wants you to be aware of. Okay. By the time this reading comes out, I should have already had messages from your spirit team out. I do feel like that has something to do with it as well. So there is a spirit guide message coming out after this. They're also wanting me to say like slow down. I'm hearing slow down, girl, let me love you. Slow down, your spirit team has you. Okay. You can't really receive love unless you stop giving. Receiving is a feminine trait. So somebody's like too heavily in their masculine energy right now, too much go, go, go. So I was feeling also in the third pile. Certain manifestations can't come in until you practice stillness. Also flow. Flow is moving intuitively. Itching my hand. Yeah, someone has some type of like financial abundance coming in. But it has to come, like it comes in when you slow down. It's like you keep thinking, if I overwork, if I keep working, work, that something good will come. No. Your spirit team is saying, slow down. Don't you know we love you? Always busy. Slow down. You know we got your back. Okay. Could be about some type of kitchen witch, or people are trying to say that you are a witch. You are doing energy manipulation, witchcraft, voodoo hoodoo, some type of cultic practice. Okay. It's like they want me to get the rumors out first. The rumors. So I kept hearing, stop spreading the rumors around. Stop spreading the lies. Spirit guides and ancestors of the highest vibration that love me and my collective unconditionally. Can you please tell me what is this message about? What are these rumors? Okay, all right, fine. Okay. People are seeing you as very like beautiful right now. Talking for hours. These people talk about you like they're clocking into a job. People talk about you a lot. Okay, they spend a lot of hours speaking on your name. I'm also getting like putting their heads together, like, what do you know? What do you know? Did they reach out to you? Well, what did they say when you saw them? And right? There's a 12th house aspect to all of the readings this collective read. This pick an image, it's like there's a lot of energy about 12th house. So that's imprisonments of the mind, isolation, the deep subconscious. Some of these people are unaware of themselves, lack of awareness of, I'm getting what they're saying, what they're speaking on you. So some of these people are doing, like, they are negatively affecting you and they have no idea. They have no idea. Some of these people are not aware of their own animosity, their own jealousy. There's like all this projection onto you, and it's like a lot of people are thinking like you're the problem, you're the issue. But like they are just completely oblivious. Completely oblivious of themselves, y'all. But yeah, they want to maybe escape. because you got escapism here, dreams. Some of these people could be trying to show up in your dreams, trying to reach you in the dream state, especially if their reach doesn't seem to affect you in the waking world. It's like they want to reach you in the dream world, the spirit world. Spiritual attacks as well, psychic attacks, headaches. I'm also getting like this like eye thing, like eye twitching for some people, eye straining, like your eyes can feel strained at certain points randomly. I'm hearing this evil eye being sent to you. And then it's isolation. Trying to isolate you. Adult version of bullying. Okay. People are talking about your wit, your funniness. You're like really funny. So some people like you, okay? Always busy. So it's like some people really like you. You're definitely like people that, some people want to date you. Some people really like you. And I feel like that energy as well is like pissing other people off. Like these people who are unaware of themselves, like people who don't know that they're doing witchcraft. Sorry, I'm switching things around so that this can make more sense with how the energy is coming out. Okay, so yeah, there's some people who really want to, you know, do the do with you. They want to know like how things would be with you in a actual light. They would really like to know like what you look like without clothes on. Okay, no lie. What else are these rumors? Abandonment issues. Yeah, you just got people who are really trying to like get rid of this pain that they feel, and it's like they look at you and they're like, oh great, I'll put it on this person. Okay. Some of these people feel alone, like they're feeling bad. These people are feeling really bad and they're trying to make it your problem. Like I'm getting like, I feel alone even when there's no one, like even when there's people around me, I feel alone. Okay, what are these like talking for hours? What are these people talking about? Okay, had multiple things flip over. They're becoming obsessed. They're becoming obsessed, especially if you're the one that's like staying to yourself, if you're the one that's alone, writing and deleting text messages. So yeah, maybe these people talk about like them, what they would want to say to you, like if they could, what they would say, plotting and planning, but it didn't come out. The universe wants to surprise you with something. Okay, okay. Side note, side note. Hard to read in reverse. Okay, that's what it is. These people think that they know like what I'm hearing what God's gonna do to you. So yeah, they could be speaking things about like predicting things about your life. They spend good hours of their day, okay, when they could be washing their butt, okay, taking care of their kids, whatever. They spend a lot of time thinking about how God is going to sabotage you, how the universe doesn't like you, how the universe is going to do this, this, and this to you, and they don't realize like that's really messed up. Yeah, because they feel like they know you. They feel like they know what's going to happen to you. These people think that they are just in there with God and the higher realms, and it seems very Piscean, okay? Like spirituality and religion. It's like these people swear they know up and down where you're going, who you are, what you're meant for, the whole shebang, shebangle shaboogle, okay? They know. Okay, but it's like almost a demarcation of like what is true and what is the illusion here. So, and that's funny too because Pisces is easily delusion, okay? So once again, it's obvious that you're highly desired, you're highly sought after, you know, if you are interested in the opposite sex or even the same sex, it's like these like people would love to marry you, would love to be in a committed relationship with you. They love what you have to offer mentally. I'm hearing you ease the pain of life. You make things better. You know how to, and that is abundance. That's like Empress energy. Like, you make things better when you come on the scene. You offer a lot with you, okay? Emotional support, ideas, solving of problems, comfort. You within yourself. It's not even about like what you have. Yes, you might have things, you might have possessions, you might have money, but it's more so about like you. It's what you have to offer on top of the fact that you are, physically attractive. God dang it, they want to get in there, okay? So the opposite sex definitely sees you, and they are very, very much attracted to you, okay? I'm also getting like sweaty palms, like people get nervous talking to you. I think that's true even for like your enemies, like the people who want to call themselves your enemies in the darkness and the mysteriousness, okay? They don't want to come to your face, but people who call themselves your enemies behind your back, even they are nervous, like writing and deleting text messages. Even they are nervous to really speak to you and come to your face, okay? You're very intimidating, okay? Not only are you attractive, but you're intimidating, because sometimes, y'all, I feel like I'm channeling, I'm speaking real fast, okay? But sometimes I find that like people who are very attractive, it's like I think I mentioned it a little bit in like how are you being perceived reading, but it's like people who are attractive, they can sometimes come off like ditzy, or they can come off like not present or what have you, right? But it's not really fair to them, because oftentimes, attractive people, they are still people, okay? They're still people. Kind of like how, Beyonce, sorry, it was the first thing I thought of, but like Beyonce is seen as a very beautiful woman, okay? Even into her later years, even into her getting older, she's still seen as a very beautiful woman. So what has she been called? Dumb. She's been called like, mentally challenged, even though I don't know how mentally challenged someone can be to perform and to create music and to, innovate past like multiple decades. Like I feel like for a decade or two, she has been able to like grow with the generations. I'm sorry, I don't know what else, like what other types of intellect you're looking for here, because to be able to do that, I don't know. It takes smarts. It takes smarts, folks. To me, in my book, she's obviously very smart. Okay? There's that. But everybody has their smarts in specific areas. So yeah, it's very obvious that you are an intellectual. You could like reading books. I'm getting like somebody like literally escaping into their books. Y'all could spend hours, in the books of your choice. Someone likes the smutty books. Okay, get into it. You nasty. Let me stop. I don't know, y'all. I couldn't get into it. I felt like somebody was looking over my shoulder, like. But yeah, you like different types of books. You like to, do your own little research and stuff like that. But I was really getting that like download the other day. I was like seeing somebody like in a little corner. I mean, like laughing into a book, and I'm like, okay, sure. Spirit, I don't know why you showed me that. Okay. More about these rumors. So yeah, people could be trying to say different things about what you do with your body, okay, what you do with your private parts, which is literally nobody's business. I am not good at talking about my feelings in reverse. Yes, like you are good at speaking about, what you go through. You have mental intelligence, okay? You're very mentally intelligent, emotionally intelligent as well. Okay, glow up in reverse. See, they always come in. They always come in, bro. So yeah, people could be trying to say that you're not as attractive as you used to be, or you're falling off for whatever the reason. Okay, but obviously not, because somebody wants to get in your pants. Like, dude, And healthy ego, that's like confidence. Where, and I was thinking about that before I went to sleep last night. Yeah, oh my gosh. In meditation, in meditation, I was like a healthy confidence, because like I do feel like the more I work with myself and I come to this place of like being more like confident outwardly, because I feel like I've always had like a level of confidence, like a level of like self-esteem, right? Whether people noticed it or not, I don't care. But I feel like as I get older, you know, I'm not gonna let myself be gaslit out of my own confidence and my own self-work, okay? I don't care. I don't care. So yeah, y'all also really smart. So many things coming out about y'all being smarties. Okay, smarty. Okay. Anyway, I'm not letting myself be gaslit out of my own freaking confidence, okay? My solar plexus will shine. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Especially because I have like Leo placements. Please stop playing with me. Anyway, I was thinking to myself, I was like, real confidence is like confidence that doesn't take away from someone else, like self-esteem that doesn't take away from someone else. I feel like it's fake when, you know, you see someone else shining and you get mad. Like that's when your ego, like that's how you know your ego isn't healthy. That's how you know that there's something you need to address within yourself. Because if you see somebody else shining in their own light, like maybe they shine differently than you, right? Maybe, you know, they're a different type of smexy, maybe they're a different type of pretty, maybe they're a different type of personality, but that personality still shines and they're wearing it well, right? It's kind of like that black hat as opposed to the golden retriever type, right? The person who is, you know, more outward with their confidence, and the person who has that more dark, like, is given like Wednesday Addams, right? It's like both people shine, both people are beautiful, and they shine in two completely different ways. Oh, that works well. Wednesday Addams and like her roommate in the show. I don't know if you watch Wednesday. But they're both confident in their own ways. They both have, you know, things that they prefer, okay, their preferences, but they still shine. And both have to allow each other to shine, even though they personally would never, you know, never do something like that. Wednesday Addams hates color, right? And the other girl hates black. But they see each other and they love each other for who they are. They both have what? Healthy confidence. I feel like that's what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about somebody who's like, if you like wearing a full face, but you got friends or you got people around you who like to be barefaced, that don't bother you. You don't talk trash about people who don't wear makeup. Like that's one thing that pisses me off. Like I used to have friends who'd be like, oh, like for example, they wear wigs and I don't wear wigs, and they'll be like, girl, you really need to wear wigs. Like, oh, like when you gonna grow up? When you gonna stop wearing them braids? When you gonna stop wearing this or stop wearing that? I prefer, like, my protective styles is a braid or a faux lock. It works for me. It just does. It just does. My hair likes it. Okay, I got real thick hair. Okay, she's thick. So braids work better for me. But wigs, it's just not my forte. Okay, I also like to work out, go to the gym. It's just, the wigs just don't work for me. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. And, it was like they couldn't accept me for how I was because they wouldn't do that. Or they find so much validation and acceptance within their style and how they dress. And I'm like, dude, that's so crazy, because like there are so many different forms of beautiful. There's so many different ways to get to the bank. Like there's not one way. Okay? I'm talking to people who understand that. Like it's not just one way, y'all. Okay? I'm sorry. That was like such a long explanation. But yeah, those are the people you're dealing with. Like, these people don't understand that. It's not what it seems. With you, it's not what it seems. If you try to put like my group 4, okay, extension of group 3, if you try to put them in a box, baby, you're going to be confused every single time, because they're going to jump out of that box. They're going to rise out of that box like a dang phoenix burning. Okay, that box is burnt up because you end up bursting out of it. And people just don't get that. They don't get that. They don't understand it. And that's just them. Like, I don't know what to tell you, boo. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, I keep being directed to get out my money deck. My little money deck. Okay, I'm gonna get it. Yes, when you love people, it's real love. Once again, they don't get that. Like, for example, you could have someone who is very loving, right? Sorry, I was just trying to make sure somebody wasn't calling me. But someone who's very loving. Let's say that somebody's only experienced fake love and you're outwardly loving and outwardly confident and you have a healthy ego. That person, these people like this could think that you are fake, right? So then they group up with their friends, they group up with other people in the workplace, or they group up with other people in the family, okay? And they talk about how, oh, group 4 is so fake. Oh, they did this, this, and this, and I'm not going to give into it. They think that I'm just going to roll over and be like everybody else who kisses their butt. Everybody who kisses their butt, they think just because they're pretty, they can have whatever they want. Da, 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 da. No, no. Group 3 does not think that. Group 3 just genuinely cared. They're genuinely generous and kind. That's it. No tea, no shade. That's it. Oh, gosh. But group 4, yes, opportunities are opening up for you, and I think that's what the money deck is about. So let's go ahead and get out some things from that deck, because I haven't really been able to use it since I got it. I was hoping that more, you know, career readings would come up in the energy, but I just feel like there are so many like karmics who is trying to figure out like what the collective has next coming up. And like personally, I can also say that as well. So it's like Spirit's like, nah, keep that on the down low, keep that on the down low. But this is what they're going to tell us. Okay, so we got financial boundaries. Okay, wait, saving strategies, developing habits and saving, setting aside income. Okay, and then 2 more, please. Money management, and 1 more. Continuous learning. Okay, so the reason that they want you to know about this is because I do feel like you have certain people who are very focused on your finances right now, and this is kind of like warnings to be able to, I'm seeing someone like jump over like a rock, like jump over hurdles, jump over obstacles that people are trying to put in your way. They're trying to affect, because for example, if you think someone is really pretty, then you assume that they're high maintenance, which means that they need what? Finances. They need finances to be able to take care of themselves. Yeah, that person wouldn't be so pretty if they didn't have a nail budget, or they didn't have the money to take care of their skin, or they didn't have the hair and all that other stuff. Sorry for my karmic voice. They wouldn't be so pretty if they didn't have this, 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 and this. I didn't have the pretty clothes. So yeah, people could be focused on how you spend your money, very concerned on how you spend your money. So please, 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 please make sure that you're moving in silence and that you're not sharing your finances with anybody. You don't have to share your finances with anybody. You don't have to share your streams of income with your friends or your family. You don't even have to share too much about your finances with your boss even. Okay, that's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. You got a side hustle. You got multiple businesses. You got, you know, things on the side. You got rental properties, whatever. It is nobody's business. It is no one's business. I'm here, shut up. Don't tell them nothing. Don't tell them nada, zilch, nothing. Also, a saving strategy. Some of you could be saving, but being more intentional about it. Okay, I'm going to be very like surface level with that, because I'm feeling like a little restriction in my speech there. I'm not going to tell y'all how to save or do too much, but just make sure you're being a bit intentional, especially as we're going into the fall/winter months, especially in America. God dog it. Okay, a lot of expenses that just come up. So just make sure that you're prepared, you're ready. Okay, you know, maybe instead of spending money on specific things, you know, you might want to do, I'm hearing like a money fast. Like instead of buying something that you normally buy weekly or bi-weekly, instead take that and, you know, put it into like a little rainy day. Okay, we have money management. Master money management. Create budgets. Create budgets, save regularly, and invest. okay, to build a strong financial foundation. So it's like you're building a financial foundation right now. And you're definitely learning as you go, meaning don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Continuously learning. Don't be hard on yourself just because you splurged once or twice. Even if, you know, there's one week where you're just so exhausted you don't feel like cooking, you eat out every day. It's like when you find yourself messing up, don't start beating up on yourself. Please, 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 you know, just get back on the horse and keep moving forward, okay? So that is your message. Yeah, expense tracking. Just saying, be aware, be aware, be aware, okay? There's like so many other things in here, and like this is what keeps coming out. Be aware, save, be intentional as well, okay? So that's your message, group 4. And yeah, bye. I hope you enjoyed your bonus message.